Hello, this is Joe Cox Jr. with Life Made Simple. We're down in the country again today, but what I want to talk about today is how I can help you guys out there. I want to make sure you understand how the channel was designed. This channel is designed almost like we're just sitting here having a conversation. You may be my niece or my little sister or a nephew or cousin or somebody that is searching for help and you needed to come to your Big Brother Joe or Uncle Joe or whatever you'd like to look at me. But I want to be that person there to connect to you, to help you go to the core of who you are. You were born the perfect you. If I get nothing else across, I want you to know that you were born the perfect you. You have lost, if you lack self love, it's only because you've lost it through the years. I grew up in a very toxic background and I lost love for myself um, for quite some time, on and off. I started gaining it back and then kind of jumped right back into the pot, if you will. Did not realize, I didn't know what boundaries were. I didn't understand that, hey, I need to keep these toxic people away from me. They're my family. I thought I was supposed to be loyal to my family, and eventually they would see how lovable I am. Wow, did that not work? So I'm here to show you what does work. What does work is self-care, taking care of yourself. Put yourself first. There's nothing wrong with that. Once you have children, then they're your focus. So we do a lot of different videos on a lot of different topics. We're just getting started, but just to let you know, I'm happily married to the love of my life. Me and my wife never argue. All these different videos saying that spouses should argue, it's healthy, that sort of thing. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, especially if you're young, in your teens or 20s, or if you've never been married and you'd like to get married but not sure what to look for. I'm hoping to have the information that you need on this. Of all the different places I struggle, and believe me, I struggled with every area trying to understand how to play this thing called life. But once it's like playing a board game. Once you know the rules, you can typically, and you have a little experience, it's called wisdom. You can then win almost every time. I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to show you the aspects of your life to look at. The very basic though is to have self-love. You were born with self-love, and if you've lost that, the key thing is to get that back. Okay? And then once you are building on that every day, remember it's never selfish to take care of yourself as long as you're not taking care away from other people. If you think that somebody else has to lose for you to win, then you're not going about it the same way. You're starting to live in the ego. The ego believes everybody else has to lose for them to win. That's why you'll never find harmony with anyone living by the ego. What I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you how to live by the heart. When you live by the heart, life just flows. Life happens for you, not to you. This is distinctive difference. When something bad happens to you, that's when it's sending you a lesson in life. It's giving you a life lesson. So when something happens, just like, okay, why did that happen? If that was not a positive thing, what do you need to do in order to make sure that doesn't happen again? How many people date the wrong people, break up with them, and then start dating the same type of person or marrying the same type of person? I've seen it happen. One person jumped from one pot right into the other pot. So what I want to do is I want to show you how to approach life, how to live the life that you are meant to live. And it begins with awareness of becoming a whole person. Wholeness. Wholeness is made up of mind, body, and spirit. I just put out a book, Life Made Simple. Grab a copy. I've got a guarantee on it. If you can read it for 90 days. If you say, Joe, this is not the best book, send it to me. I've got the information at the front of the book. Send it to me within 90 days, and I'll send you a check for the full amount of the book. That's how sure I am that it will help you. Life is not meant to be difficult. Life does not work against you. It actually works for you. It's the people that actually sabotage you. It's not life that sabotages you, it's people. And rather than being angry against these people, you got to understand everybody is walking around somewhat lost, some more lost than others. But the key is to always depend on yourself. Fix yourself. Well, you're not actually broken. Focus on yourself, develop yourself. You're not broken and you don't need to be fixed, technically. People walking around feeling, oh, I feel so broken. You feel broken, but you're not. You're the perfect you. You may be fragmented. We'll get into that in another video. There is such thing as having a fragmented self. And I will talk to you in detail on that. And that's very possible. And that's where you literally, you feel like I'm not even whole. I don't even feel like a whole person. I went through a dark night of the soul. And that was part of what was wrong with me, is I had literally had fragmented off. And we'll talk more about that. That gets into a whole nother conversation. And so I don't want to digress away from our focus today, but I want to, the focus on this video here is to let you know we're here for you. Please like and subscribe if you feel like I've earned it. Ask questions, make comments, help me to help you. From Life Made Simple, this is Joe Cox Jr. Blessings.